welcome back to another vlog series. As we promised that we was gonna read you guys what we thought about this book. You can't really see it. Let me zoom in. This is the book, His Needs, Her Needs. It's gonna be real interesting. We're gonna give you guys maybe a 10 to 20 minute, no more than 25 minute talk on this book. So it's gonna be interesting. So let's talk about it. We want to give you a couple highlights first that we highlighted, and then we'll make it pop up on the screen as we highlight. So what are the three things we highlighted?
All right, we have to go back. So we're on chapter.
We're on just the beginning of the book. Chapter at the beginning of the book.
We've read we were on chapter 1. So
that's not the first thing. Go back. You gotta go all the way back because I highlighted a couple stuff in the beginning. There we go. So
we're going back to this.
Yeah, we're going back to everything I highlighted. That's it. Well, go back to that. We're gonna go back to the highlight. I highlighted that.
So the first thing that we highlighted was, if you know how to make each other happy, but fail to avoid making each other unhappy, your skill and effort will be wasted. So what I took from that was that people tend to want to have perfect relationships, and I feel that what the author is saying, in order for you to have a great relationship, you have to be unhappy sometimes. You know, you have to find out what makes that person unhappy, you know, so you guys can kind of work together as a team to find out what makes you happy. So that's what I took from it.
Well, that's about the same thing I took from it. Is nothing's perfect. So as you go through the process, you'll be able to, you ain't always gonna be happy. Ain't nothing perfect. So what's the next couple things we got highlighted?
Admiration, affection, conversation, domestic support, family commitment, financial support, honesty and openness, physical attractionist, recreational companionship, and sexual fulfillment.
So those are the
10 emotional needs.
Yeah, those are 10 emotional needs, and we're gonna go over the questions in a minute. You have 10 emotional needs, and she read that pretty quick, but those 10 emotional needs are, well, we'll go over the questions in a minute because you'll get a better understanding of the questions. So what's the next thing we got highlighted?
While men on average pick a particular 5 emotional needs as their most important, and women on average pick another 5, any individual can pick
Any individual
can and does pick any combination of the basic 10. So basically each individual picks 5.
Yeah, basically what he was saying was, people, in his experience, he's been married 48 years, in his experience, men pick the opposite of the women 5, usually. So we're gonna go over those 10 questions in the next one. What else we got highlighted?
Why? When a spouse lacks fulfillment of any of the basic needs, it creates a thirst that must be quenched.
That's true. Alright, we got 2 more other things highlighted.
When one spouse discovers the other has broken the commitment of faithfulness, the marriage is shattered.
Which is true, to me, once the commitment is broken in a relationship or whatever, to me it's shattered.
And I mean, yeah, you have forgiveness, but a lot of times people say they forgive, but as soon as you have that argument, as soon as you have that fight, it come up again. So
bring it up.
I mean, I really get where he's coming from.
Alright, what else?
While most people would deny they could ever get involved into an affair, the hard truth is that under certain conditions, all of us could fall victim. Any of us could fall victim.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, people say it's hard to cheat, or it's hard to cheat, but
it's not hard to cheat.
Yeah, but what is he saying though?
No, he's saying that
anybody can fall victim. But you do hear people say
anybody can fall victim. He's saying for those people who think Oh no, I would never do that. I would never cheat. I don't like, I can't stand cheaters. I don't understand why people cheat. Those perfect patty people.
Yeah.
Them people that think their relationship.
What else? As my old pastor would say,
no, that's
they so spiritual that they know ugly good. So yeah. And then the last thing before we get to the questions,
the love making that results seems so effortless, and he's talking about from affairs outside of the marriage, and so natural that you believe you were made for each other. You think you found your soulmate. So basically, when you're stepping outside of your marriage or outside of your relationship and you're having sex with the other person, you're gonna start believing, oh, this is who I need to be with. I need to leave my wife, or my husband is not fulfilling my needs, so I need to be with this person, because you have that emotional, that sexual side that you've been sharing with this person.
Yeah, and then like again, I know what I believe, that sex complicates a lot of things in life. So now let's read these 10 questions. What else you have to say?
It really does, because for women, we're more emotional. For men, they're more sexual.
We're more sexual.
And so we have to learn how to find that balance. Men can have sex and think nothing of it. Women, we tend to hold on to things.
That's true. So them was the highlights that
we're only gonna do about. Actually, we'll probably do about 5 questions, and then we'll do the other 5 later, because they're pretty long. All right. Number one. If or when your spouse is not affectionate with you, how do you feel? A, very unhappy. B, somewhat unhappy. C, neither unhappy nor unhappy. D, happy not to be shown affection. All right. I think both men and women like affection. I think women, we want a little bit more than men.
A little bit more what? Affection?
Affection.
Okay.
And so he gives some examples of affection. And he gives a definition for affection. So he says, affection, the non-sexual expression of care through words, cards, gifts, hugs, kisses, creating an environment that is clearly and repeatedly expresses care. And so I think men, I think it works both ways. Men want to be appreciated too, and they want the affection, but I think women desire it more.
Yeah, but I think I think men like different type of affection though. They're not, our affection, y'all affection is different. Our affection is more of how you guys treat us outside of, like, in front of other people. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like affection comes with like disrespect
and the submissiveness. That's what y'all want.
Okay, that's what we want.
Do y'all consider that affection? I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm trying to learn too.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. It depends. Every man is different. But to me, that affection that he's talking about comes with, not being disrespected. It's like I can't really explain it.
So, care through words.
Yeah, care through words. So when you out with someone, some women like to hold hands, like to be more, that's affectionate for a lot of women.
Okay, so back to the question: A, B, C, or D?
I would pick.
When your spouse is not affectionate with you, how do you feel? Very unhappy?
Nah.
Somewhat unhappy?
I would pick C, really.
C, neither happy or unhappy.
Yeah, because we're not that emotionally involved as a man. I'm just saying, we're not like, how you feel.
But you just said, I'm okay, because you're kind of contradicting yourself.
But this is what I'm saying.
No, because you just said that for you guys, it's the respect.
It's the respect factor. So
if I don't give you that respect,
then
you're not gonna be happy.
Yeah, I'm probably.
Or you're not gonna be unhappy. So you're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna be
so
like.
if I just in front of your boys.
No, I'm gonna be unhappy. I'm gonna be unhappy. So it's gonna have to be B.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna be somewhat unhappy. And ask you, why are you doing that?
Mine is gonna be A, because I want to feel appreciated. I want to feel that affection. I want to feel that love from you. Those kisses, those words, those notes, those type of things. So,
Cool.
yeah. Let's move on. B, so there's a part B to this question. If your answer is no, but if your answer is no, it says my spouse gives me all the affection I need, yes or no?
Yes, I would say yes.
So if your answer is no, I don't know. If your answer is no, how often would you like your spouse to be affectionate with you? So that may be something you want to discuss with your spouse.
Yeah.
And then they have something else here. I like the way my spouse gives me affection. Yes or no? Yes.
Okay.
So.
Question 2.
Question 2, sexual fulfillment. A sexual experience that is predictably enjoyable and frequent enough for you. If or when your spouse engages in sexual relations with you, how do you feel? Very unhappy, somewhat unhappy, neither happy or unhappy. D, unhappy to engage in sexual relations.
So basically, if the woman, like, you don't want to give it up, how do I feel?
It says, okay, let's go through the first one. If or when your spouse is not willing to engage in sexual relations with you, how do you feel?
I mean, sometimes
as a man, how do you feel?
You feel unhappy because to me that's the part of as
ladies.
That's the part of.
You don't get a break. You don't get a break.
You do get a break. You get 7 days. I'm just saying.
That's a whole nother discussion. We'll talk about that on the next vlog.
Okay, yeah. Okay, go.
Yeah, a lot of people disagree with that. All right, I'm going to go with A. Just because I'm a very sexual person. I know some females are different.
Yeah, everybody.
But for me, I'm gonna have to go with A.
So you basically feel like the man then.
Yes. Sorry, ladies. Yes.
Okay, right, good.
If or when your spouse engages in sexual relations with you, how do you feel?
I mean, you feel happy because you feel happy.
True. B, evaluation of sexual relations with your spouse. My spouse has sexual relations with me as often as I need. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
And guys, when you answer these questions, if you decide to go out and buy this book, please make sure you answer them truthfully and, don't get in your feelings when your spouse answers honestly.
We don't get in our feelings. Guys don't get in their feelings.
Sometimes we get offended, male or female. You get offended when the other person's honest with you. Like, you have to be willing to accept the honesty.
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, you can't fix the problem.
You really can't.
If your answer is no, how often would you like your spouse to have sex with you? There's a lot of couples that disagree on this.
Yeah, we had this conversation the other day with a group of people.
We went on a double date and we had the conversation of how often do you have sex? How many times a week do you have sex?
Yeah.
What do you expect? Yes. What do you expect from your spouse?
Yeah, and the woman, she said every day. And the guy said he work a lot. He said not that much.
No, he needs about 2 or 3 times a week because he's tired.
He's tired. So, I mean, everybody's different.
Everybody's different.
Some people only want to, like...
We had this conversation with a big group of people. Yeah. And we had, like...
Some people said, they don't need that much. Everybody's different. You can't blame them.
Everybody. What you need?
That's another day. Every day.
Well, let's talk about Lloyd. What do you need?
Every day if I can get it.
Every day?
If I can't, then I'm good. I don't care.
Lord. Okay, number 3. Talking about your feelings. All right. So intimate conversations. Talking about your feelings. Topics of personal interest, opinions, and plans. A, need for intimate conversations. Indicate how much you need intimate conversations by circling the appropriate number. So they have like a scale in the book, and so the scale is from 0 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
And 0, of course, meaning you really don't need to talk. 3, I just need to talk to you a little bit.
I met some men, they said they don't want that woman to talk. Hey,
I have a great need for intimate conversation.
I don't
think you can truly get to know the person if you don't talk to them. So I hope those guys don't come around me because they dumb.
I'm just saying.
That's dumb.
You met some of them, but listen what I'm saying. I think you should talk For real. I think everybody.
Well, you naturally talk a lot.
I talk a lot. That's me.
As you know.
As me, I talk a lot. But I just feel like people need to, they need to talk about that. It's a weird conversation.
Why wouldn't you want your spouse to talk?
Because people, I don't know. The men.
I get
a lot of men don't like talking.
I get nagging, but I don't.
A lot of men don't like talking.
I don't want to talk to you.
But
let's just go to bed. I can't sleep with anybody like that.
People,
I can't even get around.
People can deal with people like this every day.
That's dumb. D-U-M-B.
I'm just saying, every single day. I don't know. Me, I think men don't like to show their emotional side, so it makes them feel weak.
Your spouse should be your best friend.
Yeah, but people don't like to show their emotional side. They just don't.
With your spouse?
Yes.
Y'all should be like inseparable. Like I should know how you feeling before you feel it by the look on your face.
That's true, but
like
some people...
I don't. That's why. That's exactly what he was talking about.
In the book.
That's how extramarital affairs occur.
Yeah, because it
that
starts with a conversation. Yeah.
For that emotional need is not there.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If you do not tell your woman how much you love her, you care about her, there's gonna be somebody at her job, somebody somewhere
at the store,
at
the gym,
and give them that compliment. They're gonna what? Be where? At the what?
Somebody else is gonna do it for you.
Where?
I don't know if y'all have ever heard the term "Jody got your girl and gone." Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you never heard that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, Jody got your girl and gone.
Really? So you got to give her compliments. So if you don't, somebody else will, and then you'll be wondering why she sleep with that other dude. And one thing about men don't want to admit this, but that's a danger. Like a woman can sleep with, a man can sleep with another woman, and a woman can forgive. But a man, if his woman sleep with another man, we can't forgive. We done. 90% of men are done, and that's the truth.
I know.
We done.
It's horrible though, but hey.
But I mean, a man can go sleep with
we have to forgive.
Yeah, a man can sleep with 20 women, 10 or whatever. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. People can. So I'm just saying. But I'm listening. All right, next.
All right, we're only doing one more because I know we've been talking a lot.
No. We gotta do 5. We said 5.
Okay, 5. We're on number 4. Actually, there's 2 parts to question 3, so I gotta back up. So, my spouse talks to me as often as I need. Yes. Alright, if your answer is no, how often would you like your spouse to talk to you? So, go ahead and, if you get the book or if you just want to talk about these questions with your spouse tonight in the bed, hey, you might want to bring it up. It's a good time. It's an intimate time. We make it a rule, not to have the TV on in the bedroom. So we were asked, like, when we got cable, like, do you guys want cable in the bedroom? We have a TV in there, but we don't watch TV in there. We talk. That's our time. So, you might want to consider doing something like that.
All day.
Some people like to watch TV in the bed. Dumb. Babe, you cannot knock them for that. But that should be your intimate time.
People dumb.
All right. 4.
Matter of fact, that's cheating on your spouse.
Watching TV in the bed?
Yeah!
What if your spouse is
watching TV?
Y'all watching TV together? Netflix and chill? Okay, no.
Netflix and chill.
Netflix and chill. In the bed.
Whatever. Next.
Or that mean on the couch.
On the couch. Alright, next.
Number 4. Recreational companionship. Leisure activities with at least one other person. A. Need for recreational companionship. Indicate how much you need recreational companionship by circling the appropriate number. So this is another scale question. If or when your spouse is not willing to join you in recreational activities, how do you feel?
I mean, we always go out, so. I mean, I know a lot of men, they don't want to do much.
Unhappy? Somewhat unhappy?
I mean, I'll be unhappy if you ain't trying to do nothing with your life. You just want to sit around and do shit.
Hey, we're both very, outgoing people.
Yeah, I'd rather be out. I mean, it's chilling in the house sometimes is good, but you need to be out having fun. Life is too short. It's passing me by every second.
Traveling, we like to travel. Those type of things, but hey, maybe some people don't like doing. Some people just like to sit on the couch and watch TV, Lifetime. That's some ladies that's what they like to do. They don't.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying though,
anything.
you should do something with your spouse. I don't care. I don't care what you're talking about.
Find a time to go on a date with
Better
your
do
spouse.
something. Better get somebody to watch your kids. You better baby. Listen, they got a lot of babysitting programs out there. You can like drop your kids off at a daycare or drop your, you got family members. You gotta ask people in advance. You know me, I don't mind watching my nieces at any time. If I'm free, come on. You need to do some things with your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Have lots of sex though.
Oh Lord.
Oh, did I say that out loud? My bad. B. If or when your spouse joins you in recreational activities, how do you feel?
I mean, you feel fun. You feel excited because you get a chance to explore life.
Happy.
Yeah, you get a chance to explore life.
B. Evaluation of recreational companionship with your spouse. My spouse joins me in recreational activities as often as I need. Yes.
That's
all right.
Last question. All right.
And then if you don't, like it has a little chart here where you guys can maybe pick a day of the month or a day of the week to go out and just have time with each other.
Because you going to work every day.
But guys, I'm sorry, but guys, you're going to have to talk. You on a date and y'all both like this. That's dumb.
You can't. You gonna call us dumb?
I'm not calling all men dumb.
I'm just saying.
You don't take me on a date and you're not gonna talk to me. I'd rather be at home in the bed.
Oh, okay. I agree.
That's crazy.
I agree.
You wasting your money. Number 5, honesty and openness. Oh, I don't have a problem with that. Truthful and frank expression of positive and negative feelings, events of the past, daily events and schedule, and plans for the future, not leaving a false impression. So always being open and honest. If or when your spouse is not open or honest with you, how do you feel? I feel A, very unhappy.
Well, I think everybody should be open because I think at the end of the day, if you're not open with that person, then they won't understand you. Like if I don't like the way you dress, like when we went to the gym the other day, I said that shit is ugly.
He didn't want me to wear a t-shirt to the gym. He said people
so,
don't wear t-shirts to
at the end of the day, I just gotta go buy you more workout clothes.
And I was like, really? I have to wear more workout. Just say you want me to look cute, babe. He was like, why are you wearing a t-shirt?
Yeah, that's ugly.
Nobody wears t-shirts to the gym.
Dress, listen.
Kind of pissed me off though.
Dress
but hey, I gotta do what, it's not so much doing what he wants me to do, but I want to satisfy him. So I went and I changed. Put on a cute little workout top.
I need to go buy more workout tops and more workout pants. So then when you go to the gym, you be looking sexy.
Just say you want me to be cute with you.
Just saying.
And I go by myself though.
People going to the gym looking ratchet. I seen ladies in the gym with their rollers in the head. I seen ladies in the gym with their rollers in the head.
What's wrong with that?
After the gym
workout.
Oh hell no! With rollers in your head? Dumb.
What she need to do with her hair? She need to take them out. Her curls gonna fall, and then she gotta go back home and put the rollers back in.
Dumb.
That's dumb.
Alright, so
ladies, they don't understand that. He don't understand that.
stupid.
That was okay. If or when your spouse, we already went through that, is not open and honest with you, how do you feel? So, in which of the following areas of honesty and openness would you like to see improvement from your spouse? A, sharing positive and negative emotional reactions to significant aspects of life. B, sharing information regarding his and her personal history. C, sharing information about his and her daily activities. D, sharing information about his and her future schedule and plans.
I mean, daily activity for me. I mean, you gotta set goals. Like, we have like this chart that we're trying to line goals up. So we're gonna do for the month of February. It's very important, man. People tripping, man. You gotta plan out your year, your month. We have 6 vacations we about to go on. So, but you gotta plan that shit out. You can't just wake up and think. I mean, if you plan it out, you got a better strategy on how you're gonna get there. So I think daily. How was your work? How was your day at work? How was my day? Whatever. Let's get it. I'm talking about it. Be about it.
I agree.
So, again, we about to sign off to you guys. This is the book.
Go get it, cause it's really good. But we're only on we're on chapter 2, and so we'll give you another update. We're gonna go through the next 5 questions on the next one.
On the next one, but we'll kind of highlight some more for the next couple chapters, so you can kind of go through the book. You get in 4 weeks. We're gonna be done with this book, and we'll be moving on to another one. But it's good that you guys can see this I think you should be able to read. You should be able to pick a book up, and hopefully we can help you. You know,
And we're reading it together, so we only bought one book. It's not like we're reading it separately.
That's dumb.
It's together.
You should read a book together, because I mean,
turn the TV off and read.
Hey, most people watch TV 5 hours a day.
But you gotta have that intimate time. That's good for intimate time.
You can read 10 pages. If you were just a slow reader, check this out. 10 pages. You'll read 12 to 15 books by the end of the year. So 10 pages a day. And if you're a slow reader, take 1 hour.
I know some people are like, I have kids, I gotta go work out, I gotta cook, I gotta put the kids to bed, I gotta do this and that. But even if it's 20 minutes, make 20 minutes at night to just enjoy that time with your spouse. Because I'm with kids all day. So just try to find that time. Alright? Good night.
Peace out. Middle East. Lego.
Really?